Okay, everyone. So relational operator has some rules, and that rules given here, like first point, for numeric types or for numeric values, the values are compared. For numbers, the values are compared after removing trailing zeros. Trailing zeros means, like if before the number 0 comes, or after the decimal 0 comes, after the point 0 comes, so that trailing zeros will be removed and then the numbers are compared. For example, 4 and 4.0 both are equal. 4 and 4.0 will be treated as equal. Why? Because after removing the trailing 0 from 4.0, it becomes equal to 4 only. Okay, that's why it considers the numbers only after removing the trailing 0. Trailing 0 means the 0 which comes either before the number or after the point. Okay, after the point only 0 is there, no numbers are there, so that will consider the number as only number, not the 0. 0 will be removed, trailing zeros will be removed. Okay, then second rule, here second rule is given for string. String means text or letters, or you can say characters. So strings are compared on the basis of lexicographical order. Lexicographical order means the order which is given in dictionary. The order which is given in dictionary, that is alphabetical order. In that, the capital letters are considered lesser than small letters. Means the value of capital letter is less than the value of small letter. Remember this. Okay. The value of capital letter is less than the value of small letter a. I tell you why it happens, because there is ASCII, ASCII value. Have you all heard about ASCII? Here given ASCII. Listen to me. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, and in that value, in ASCII value, or you can say ASCII value, the value of capital A is 65, while the value of small a is 97. That's why the capital A is considered less than small a. Is it clear? Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Like here, if you compare, for the same reason, you need to be careful about non-printing character also. Okay, here one more rule is given, non-printing character like space, enter key, carry as return, new line. So non-printing character are also considered in Python. They are also considered. Like here given, spaces are real characters and they have a specific code. That is the Unicode or ASCII code 32 assigned to them. If you are comparing two strings that appear same to you, but they might produce a different result due to space. Due to space, two strings or two letters may produce different result. Why? Because there are space given. So space is also considered as a character. Next rule, two lists and similarly two tuples are equal if they have same elements in the same order. There are other identifiers like list and tuples as well as dictionary also. So if you have two lists and two tuples, in that you have the values same values in the same order. Okay, so they can be treated as equal. But if the value is same but the order is different, then they will not be treated as equal. Remember this. Another rule, Boolean true That is true, false. Boolean true is equivalent to 1, numeric 1. And Boolean false is equivalent to 0. This also you have to be careful. Like here, if we compare a string, let me open Python. Okay, once Python opens, then I will tell you how it happens. Okay, here is the Python screen before you. Can you see Python screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now if you compare A is equal to A, is it equal or not? Kindly tell me, is it equal?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
it will produce the result as true. But if you compare A equal to capital A, now what will happen? It will produce the result false. Can you see? The result is false because small a is not equal to capital A. Now if you compare small a greater than capital A, what will you find? True or false?
True.
True, because the ASCII value of small a is 97, which is greater than the ASCII value of capital A 65. Okay. See here, small a is greater than capital A. Now if you write small a less than capital A, then it will produce the result as false. Can you see? So that's what he is telling. Now space, if you include space also, then what will happen? If you write a space, then write equal to a. Is it same? Is it equal? Yes, Pratishtha, you want to ask something?
No, sir.
Then why did you raise hand?
Sir, by mistake.
Okay. So now you see here, I have given here a, then I have given space. Then I have written equal to only a. So what will you find? Is it equal? No, it is not equal because there is a space given in first a. Look here, the result is false. Why? Because space is also counted as character. Okay. Now let us proceed to the further next rule. Yeah, Boolean value already I have told. 2 tuples and 2 lists. Yes, let me tell this one. 2 tuples and 2 lists. So suppose if we have 2 tuples or 2 lists, suppose here I have A equal to a list. List A. Okay, let me write list. List 1 equal to some value I am writing 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is a list. Now I write the tuples. Okay, TUP1. Tuples equal to, tuples is written in parentheses. List is written in bracket, but tuples is written in parentheses. Okay. So suppose 10, same value I am writing 10, 20, 30, 40. Now if you close and then if you compare list 1 is equal to tuple 1, what result will you find? True or false? Kindly tell me the answer.
True.
List
True.
1 is equal to tuple 1. Is it true or false?
True.
True.
Yeah, it will be true because the values are same and they are in the same order. If the values are same, but if they are not in the same order, then it can be the false. but values are same as well as they are in same order also, then the result will be true. Sorry, here false is given. I think it is considering some different order. Let me check. Here what is given? Two lists and similarly two tuples are equal. Oh, sorry. Here a different thing is given. How? Let me compare tuple and tuple, list and list. Sorry, not list and tuple. Tuple and list and list. Not that different object. These are different object. Okay. List is a different object. Tuple is a different object. So we can compare same object, not different object. So let me create another list and another tuple. So I am creating list 2. I am sorry for the inconvenience. So list 2, suppose I have the same value. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes. Now if you compare list 1 with list 2, then it will be correct. That was wrong. That was two different objects. Now we have two same objects, list and list. Okay. So list 2 is equal to list 1. Now you will find the result true because you can see list 1 has the same value 10, 20, 30, 40 and list 2 also has the same value 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's why the values are same as well as the order is also same. So the result will be true. Okay. Now the result is true. Is it clear? In the same way, you can compare two tuples. Two tuples can be compared if their values are same as well as in same order. So like tuple 1 is already there. Now if I write tuple 2, then I can have the values, same values 10, or let me write different value. Then you will compare afterwards. 20, 31, 22, 40. Now let us compare tuple 1 with tuple 2. Okay, tuple 1 is equal to tuple 2. Now what it will produce the result? False.
The false.
False.
Now the result is false. Okay. But if you write tuple 1 is equal to the same value of tuple 2, what is the same value? That is 20, 31, 22 and 40. Now if you compare tuple 2 and tuple only, TUP equal to TUP2. Here will be double equal. Okay. Now if you compare, then you will get a true result. Here you found, what is the result? True. Yeah. One more thing, if you put the same value but in different order, then what will happen? So let me create that also. Tuple 1 equal to same value I am giving 20, comma, now I am changing the order only 30, 22, comma 31, comma 40. Okay, I have changed the order of two values. Now if you compare tuple 1 and tuple 2, tuple 1 is equal to tuple 2. You can see the values are same, but the order is different. In tuple 2, 20, 31, 22, 40. But in tuple 1, values are same, 20, 22, 31, 40, but they are in different order. So now also you will get the result false. So the result is false. Have you all understood?
Yes, sir.
Any problem?
Yes, sir.
Anyone? Okay, let me proceed. So here different examples are given. Okay, you can take the screenshot of these questions. Here are questions given. These are the questions for checking your learning, how much learning you have done, how much you have learned from this chapter. So kindly take the screenshot. All of you have the mobile with you. Take the screenshot of these questions. There are 7 questions there are given. Like, what is the function of operators? What are arithmetic operators? Give their examples. Then how is unary plus operator different from plus, that is arithmetic plus? How is unary minus operator different from arithmetic minus operator? Then the third question, what are binary operators? Give examples of arithmetic binary operators. Fourth question, what does the modulus operator do? What will be the result of this and this? Okay. Then what will be the result of 5.0 divided by 3 and 5.0 floor divided by 3? Okay, these are the questions which you have to solve by yourself. Take the screenshot of the questions, and afterwards, tomorrow, I will ask you about these questions, whether you have solved or not. Is it clear? Any problem to anyone? Do you have any problem? Any student?
What is difference between tuple and list?
Tuples and lists, na? Listen,
Yes,
I will
sir.
explain this topic in further chapter, next chapter, because these are the data types. Like, you know, the data types, string, numbers, you know. In the same way, list, dictionary, and tuples. These are also the data types of Python. Okay. List consists
Okay.
of the values, list of values, number of values, or group of values in the form of a square bracket. Okay. And the tuples consist of the group of values in the form of parentheses. Parentheses means round bracket. Is it clear? And there is one more, dictionary. Dictionary consists of the key value pair. Key value pair means first we define the key of the term, then according to the key we write the value, and that key value pair is written in curly braces. Okay. So list, tuple, and dictionaries. These are 3 other data types which you will study in the next chapter. That is the name of chapter, data types, data handling. Okay. Understood?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes. So let me proceed. Yeah, this slide is ended. Now I'm opening another presentation. Okay. Yes. Now you can see the screen. Augmented assignment operator. This I have already told. Relational operator also told. Sorry. This is also very less slide. Yeah, now here is the topic. Equality and identity operator. Okay, after relational operator, we have identity operator. Kindly see here. There are 2 identity operators, is and is not. Is and is not. Okay. So identity operator, what they do, they compare the address of the given value. As you all must have studied, I know that every value which we store in computer, which we write any in computer, any value, any object, whatever we create in computer, that has a unique address in the memory. In computer memory, every value has a unique address. Is it clear? And that address, that location is compared by is operator, is and is not. Is it clear? Do you want to check? Okay, let me first explain, then I will tell you in Python. So what is identity operator? let me tell identity operator. There are two identity operators in Python, is and is not. The identity operators are used to check if both the operands refer the same object memory. Same object memory means if their addresses are same, if their location is same in the memory, then only they are called as identical. Have you heard the word identical? Means if their address is same, then only you can say that their identity is same, because they are stored at the same location, same place. That's why their identity is same, or you can say they are identical according to Python. Okay. And this same thing happens with the equality operator. Equality, that is double equal, we write double equal. Relational operator you have studied just now, na? In relational operator there is one operator, double equal. So when we write double equal, it checks the equality, whether two values are equal or not. So there is a minor difference between equality and identity operator. I will tell just now what is the difference, minor difference between the identity operator and equality operator. But first you must know what is identity operator. The identity operators, there are two identity operators, is and is not. They are used to compare the address or location where they have been stored in the memory. As here given, is operator, if you write A is B, then it will return true if both its operands are pointing to same object. That is, both referring to the same memory location. If both the operands refer to same memory location, then only you will get the result as true. If their memory location is not same, then you will get the result as false. And is not operator, it is just opposite. This also compares memory address, but it will give opposite result. Opposite result means if A is not B, that means the memory address of A should not be equal to B. If it is so, then it will provide true. But if it is equal, then it will provide false. So this is the use of is operator and is not operator. Have you all understood? Kindly tell me. Are you all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
So where are you all? Kindly reply me at once. So let me tell some values, example of some values. Okay. Suppose if I write A equal to 15. Is it clear? Can you see A equal to 15?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now if you want to check the memory address, you want to check the location of this value where it is stored in the memory. So for this, what we write, there is a function ID. We write ID, then we write the value, ID of A. We want to check the ID of A. Press enter key. Now as soon as you press enter key, you will find the memory address of A, that is 15, value 15. See here, what is the memory address? 1464165696. At this location, at this memory cell address, the value of A has been stored, that is 15. Okay. Now if you write again B equal to 15, then you check ID of B. What will you find? ID of B, what will you find? Same
The
location.
ID will
Find the
same.
address, because these are same values. Look here, is it same location or not?
Yes, sir.
Time me fast. Both are having same location. Now if you compare, A is B. A is B. Means is the identity of A is same as B? Is the identity of A same as B? You are comparing this. Then it is a question, like question. Is the identity of A same as B. So if it is so, then it will provide result true. So it will provide true. You can see true. Why? Because the address of A and address of B both are same. The identity is same. That's why A is B equal to true. Now if you write C equal to 10. Now check the ID of C. ID of C. Now you'll find a different value. What did you find? 1464165616. Okay, now you can see C has a different value, so its ID is also different. Now if you compare A or B with C, A is C. What will you find? You will find the result as false. Did you understand? Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you can say is operator or is not operator tells the identity. It compares the memory address. Now is not. Let us use is not. Is not means it is just opposite. If they are equal, then it will tell false. And if they are not equal, then it will tell true. So let us compare A is not C. What result will you find? True or false?
True.
True, because it is not same. But if you compare A is not B, now you'll find false,
False.
because they are same. Have you all understood? Okay, now let me
Yes,
tell
sir.
you the difference between identity
Sir.
operator and equality operator. What is the difference?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, ask.
So if I will write capital A is equal to 15, then the ID will be same as small a.
Listen, here 10 and 15, the values are stored in the memory, not the variable. Remember this. Okay, variables are not stored in memory. A and B, capital A and capital B, these are the variables. So you don't go to variable that if I write A equal to 15 and if I write capital A equal to 15, it doesn't matter. If your values are same, means 15 is there in capital A and 15 is there in small a also, then the identity will be same. Because the values are stored at the location, at the memory address, not the variable. Is it clear? You can check that also. Right now, what is the value in A? Can you see here? What is the value in A?
15.
15.
15.
Yeah, now you write capital A. Then write equal to 15. Okay. Now you compare A is A, capital A. So what will you find? You will find true. Why? Because there is 15 in A, capital A, and 15 in small a also. So variable does not refer here. Variable does not mean anything. Variable is only the named location, or you can say label. It is only a label to store the value, to hold the value, not store. Variable is a label to hold the value. But the values, they are stored in the memory. So they have the location, they have the memory address, not the variable. Variable don't have the memory address. Is it clear? So now I am going to tell you the comparison between identity operator and equality operator. Now here see, equality and identity. So if you write some values, for some values, it may provide true result, and there are few values which it may provide false result. Both looks like same. Like if you compare the equality 15 equal to 15, then it will provide true. And if you compare 15 is 15, then also it will provide true. It means you can say both are same operator, but no, both are not same. A minor difference is there. Kindly see equality and identity operator. You have seen in the above example that when two variables are referring to same value, the is operator returns true. And when the is operator returns true for two variables, okay, when the is operator returns true for two variables, then it implicitly means that the equality operator will also return true. Okay, it means that if the equality operator, sorry, if the identity operator is same, if the identity operator is telling the result as true, then it is compulsory for equality operator. It is mandatory for equality operator to tell the value true, because the same value is stored at the same location. If the location is same, it means the value is also same. That is the internal rule of Python. Okay. So that's what he had told, that if the if the identity is same, then it is compulsory that equality will also be same. So that is expression A is B as true means that A is equal to B will also be true. Like here you can see, if you write A is B true, and then if you write A equal to B true, you'll find the same thing. But here some condition given. Okay, what is the condition? Like if you enter the value during the execution, if you enter the value and then if you compare the equality and identity, there is a difference. Then what will you find? You'll find that the entered value and the already given value, both are same, both are equal. But if you check their identity, they will not be same. Their identity will not be same. Like here, if you have S1 equal to ABC, it is already given, predefined value. And now if we are entering the value by input, S2 equal to input, and now you have to enter the value during execution. And then I am entering the same value, that is ABC. Now if you compare the equality S1 equal to S2, then it provides the result true. But if you compare the identity, it will provide the result as false, because the predefined value and the entered value, they are stored at different locations. Now let me tell you the example with Python.
Sir,
Okay.
less than 1 minute is remaining.
Yeah,
Less than 1 minute is remaining. Remaining.
no problem. So let me just continue. I have A equal to same value I am writing, or different also, X, Y, Z. Okay. Then I am writing B equal to input. Enter a value. Okay.